Bruce Lee, the renowned martial artist, was the fourth child of a Hong Kong couple. Interestingly, he was born in the United States, San Francisco, and his final resting place is also in the US, Seattle. It's hard to believe it's been 50 years since Bruce Lee passed away. If he were alive today, he would have turned 82. In 2023, after 50 years, his death still remains a mystery for many people. How come such a powerful man, often seen as almost superhuman, meets such untimely and unexpected death after only 32 years? Bruce Lee's most successful film was Enter the Dragon, but couldn't see the success. Lee died just 1 month before its release. Today we're going to uncover the mystery surrounding the untimely death of Bruce Lee, a puzzle that had endured for 50 years. Let's delve into the events of that fateful day, July 20, 1973, in Bruce Lee's life, tracing his journey from the morning to the shroud of mystery surroundings his untimely death. In 20th July, alter routine exercise and meditation, Bruce Lee arrived at Golden Harvest Studio to work on the script of his upcoming film Game of Death with Raymond Chow. Raymond Chow, founder of Golden Harvest Film, played a key role producing all blockbuster film with Bruce Lee and showcasing their lasting friendship. Around that time, Lee chewed a cannabis marijuana, as he believed that it expanded his consciousness. In 1970s, chewing cannabis was popular in Hong Kong wealthy people. At 1 p.m. Bruce visited the apartment of Betty Ting Pei, a 26-year-old actress introduced to him by Raymond Chow. They spent time together at a residence in Beacon Hill Road. According to Betty's book, that day when he arrived they sex and some more hash cannabis. Later, Bruce Lee had a dinner appointment with Raymond Chow and Hollywood actor George Lazenby, whom Bruce wanted to invite as a guest star for his new film Game of Death. When Raymond Chow arrived at Betty's apartment to pick him up, Bruce complained of a headache. Betty gave him Equagesic aspirin pill, and Bruce decided to rest. At 7:45 p.m. Raymond Chow left the apartment for dinner with George Lazenby, as they had agreed to wait for Bruce to join once Bruce felt better. An hour later, Raymond called Betty twice from the restaurant, asking when Bruce planned to join them. The first time Betty mentioned Bruce was sleeping. The second time, she said he was still asleep, but about to wake up. She went to the room, tried to wake him, but got no response. Frightened, Betty called Raymond back. He advised to stay calm and rushed to her apartment. When he arrived, he found Bruce lying on the bed. It was sadly too late. The most famous superstar in Hong Kong was dead, and they are only witnesses, and they are now aware about the situation. The scandal consumed them. If the situation not handled properly, it will ruin their lives. So they called Betty's personal physician, Dr. Chu, to come and check Bruce Lee. It was Dr. Chu who called ambulance, and Lee taken to Queen Elizabeth Hospital. A little after 11:30 p.m. the news spread across Hong Kong. Bruce Lee was dead, and the cause of death was unknown. The next day, Queen Elizabeth Hospital released its formal explanation. The actor Bruce Lee died of an acute cerebral edema, and the cause of edema is yet unknown. Autopsy was performed. There was no sign of external injuries, no tongue bite, but traces of marijuana and Equagesic were found in his stomach. So his death was officially concluded as cerebral edema caused by hypersensitivity to Equagesic. But no one want to believe this official explanation. Lee was a hardcore martial artist, had consistently used aspirin throughout his adult life without experiencing any side effects. Surprisingly, on the day he passed away, he had only consumed a single aspirin pill. The mystery lies in how this seemingly harmless medicine took Lee's life. Experts have no answer about this. The problem was, none of the experts could agree on why Lee died, so rumors come one by one. In 1970s, there are more than 100 newspapers trying hard to get circulation in Hong Kong, so there is no shortage for conspiracy theories about his death. Within days, numerous hypotheses have been proposed, from family curse to the more recent suggestion in 2018 heatstrike. So let's check. What are the main conspiracy theories about his death? Foul play. Betty and Raymond Chow are the main suspects in foul play, because they were the last one to see Bruce alive. Moreover, Betty gave Bruce Equagesic, causing an allergic reaction and cerebral edema. Speculators found some reason for that. One of them is Bruce Lee and Raymond had strained relationship, because Bruce wanted a bigger share for his movies and was talking to Hollywood and studios for his next projects. This made Raymond jealous, leading him to convince Betty to poison Bruce Lee. Another theory suggests that Betty intentionally poisoned Bruce, claiming she may have been associated with a secret society or trades that wanted Bruce dead. Why triads want Bruce dead? Many people believed that a secret society or triads caused Bruce Lee's death. This belief stemmed from Bruce Lee caused a lot of controversy in marital arts community because he taught traditional marital arts to foreigners. Some taught these groups behind his death and used a method called dim mak for killing Lee. It is a special marital technique known for targeting pressure points or meridians. People even thought that dim mak was the reason that lack of external injuries in his dead body. But there is no logical explanation to these foul play theories. Students in Kuala Lumpur demonstrated carrying placard that read, "Betty killed Bruce. Betty's fragrant chamber killed the dragon." Due to these protests, Hong Kong officials ordered a full-scale inquest into Bruce Lee's death, but nothing found. Cannabis or marijuana? Bruce Lee's two doctors initially blamed his death on cannabis he consumed that day. But this theory was quickly dismissed. Bruce don't use heavy drugs like cocaine or heroin, and scientifically it's impossible for cannabis to cause cerebral edema. Excretion. Another theory suggests that Bruce died during a sexual encounter with Betty, proposing that the intense physical activity with consuming cannabis led to excessive excretion and subsequent brain trauma. But this theory heavily relies on speculations. Family curse or voodoo? One popular conspiracy theory suggests a family curse. Supporters of this idea highlight the fact that Lee's parents had lost a son before Bruce was born and connect it to the tragic death of Bruce's son, Brandon Lee, at the age 28 while filming The Crow. However, it's worth noting that Bruce's elder brother, Peter, lived to 68 and his younger brother, Robert, is still active today, challenging the consistency of this theory. Heatstroke. Heatstroke, we often hear about it, but it can be really dangerous and kill someone like Bruce Lee. Yes, it's the third most frequent cause of death among teenage athletes. And in past 5 years, 11 football players have lost their lives due to heatstroke during football. What is heatstroke? It is a severe condition resulting from prolonged exposure to high temperature, often accompanied by dehydration. This theory was proposed by Matthew Polly in his book, Bruce Lee: A Life. He refers heatstroke as when a body temperature increases above 40 degrees Celsius, associated with hot, dry skin and central nervous system abnormalities. Strenuous exercise and inability to regulate body temperature can cause heatstroke. Moreover, on the day Bruce Lee died is one of the hottest day on records in Hong Kong's history. But this theory did T get much attention. Sweat gland removal. Several months before his death, Lee had an operation to remove the sweat glands from his armpits because he thought dark pins looked bad on screen, but actually it reduced his ability to get rid of heat. Water. Bruce Lee's death caused by drinking too much water. One of the Lee's famous quote was, "Be like water," and the same water took Lee's life. A new theory proposes that his demise resulted from a particular form of kidney dysfunction, characterized by inability to eliminate surplus water. This condition can result in hyponatremia, cerebral edema, and fatal outcome within hours if excessive water intake is not balanced by adequate urine excretion. Upon reviewing various theories surrounding his demise up until today, we consider there is no abnormality in his death. Bruce Lee was not killed, but he died peacefully. His death might not have solely resulted from allergic reaction to Equagesic, but rather from a combination of multiple factors. The day Bruce passed away was exceptionally hot, and his consumption of cannabis, coupled with increased thirst, likely led to higher water intake. The imbalance between water intake and excretion along with the use of Equagesic contributed to his unfortunate passing.